Hey guys, it's me, Pinky. I have another Imaginisce project to share today. We are going to make these adorable drink umbrellas. What do you think? They're super funky and they're super fun. I just love them. And we're going to use the Berryliscious line from Imaginisce today. You remember that this is the release week, of course. And I thought this would be a fun project for those spring parties and stuff. I mean, how cute is that? They're totally easy, totally fun, and they use all your favorite Imaginisce tools. Let me put these down. Your eye bond for Imaginisce, your eye rock, and actually they can also use your de-stress, which I left across the room. So we won't use the de-stress, but I'll show you where you can use it. This is probably my favorite one. I put a little tag on it that says "Drink Me." Okay. So, you know the paper from Berryliscious. I've shown it to you. It has all the berries and everything on it. I love it. You guys have seen it all week. So what you're going to do is cut 4-inch circles. I used my Cricut to cut out the circles perfectly. And then you're going to take your scissors and you're just going to freehand cut a little slit. It doesn't have to be a big deal. You know, it's just a little slit like that. And then the nice thing about this is you can either turn it this way or you can turn it this way because of the dual-sided pattern paper. You're going to take a tiny little strip of glue and with your eye bond, and you're going to put it right here. And then you're just going to kind of bend it a little bit and press it with your fingers. And since it's kind of a low temp, it's not going to burn your hands, which I really, really like. And there you go. So here's the base of your umbrella. So you're going to set that aside to dry for a minute. And then you're going to get a bamboo skewer out. And I bought these at the store for like $1, I think maybe $2. And you have a flat end on that, and you have a pokey end. Now you can leave the pokey end if you want, if you're going to be using it for, you know, to put in a cake or something. But if you're going to put it in a drink, I wanted to make it flat. So I took you can leave it long, but I wanted mine shorter. You can buy them shorter. So I just took a pair of my wire cutters and cut off the edge. And this is where I use my de-stress tool to grind it a little bit. But since I left it across the room, we won't use it today. And you're going to turn your umbrella over. And you're going to put a little puddle of glue inside. I mean, it doesn't have to be too big because, you know, these umbrellas aren't going to be used for sword fighting or anything unless you have a bunch of kids with them. They're just going to be for fun. Then you're going to stick your skewer in it, one of the flat sides. And if you leave it pointy side, go ahead and leave the pointy side down and put the flat side in. I tried it with the pointy side, but to be honest, it was really wobbly and it took forever to dry. It was or to cool. It was a big difference. So I really suggest the flat side. And if you want to add a bunch of gems to this, I suggest that you do it while it's flat. If you can see on this one, while it was flat, I put the iRock new colored studs on it. And I did that before I bent it and before I made the umbrella. Okay, so there's our little basic umbrella. And what I love about them is they're always a little bit wonky, which makes it really fun. Now, you can take my favorite is the mini pom-pom trim, but you can take lace, which I used crocheted lace here. And then I used a button on top with a gem. You can use big pom-pom trim, which I used here, and then I put one on top. Or you can use mini pom-pom trim, which I used here, and then I put a big one on top. Or you can take your border punch, and you can make a 12-inch strip. And for your 4-inch circle, you are going to need 12-inch strip. And that's how I did this one here. And all you do for this is you take a little bit of glue on the top of the strip of paper. Can you see that? And then you're just going to start to adhere it on the side. It's very easy. It's very fast. You just hold it for a minute. So you make sure it's good and stuck on there. And then you're just going to take a little more glue. And you're going to go. And you know what's really cool with this is that new glitter glue from Imaginisce, the glitter glue sticks, is really fun with it too. I actually did one, but I really messed up and it was sloppy, so I didn't have it to show. So anyways, you go all the way around like that, and you can see you are going to need the full 12 inches for it. It does take 12 inches to cover the 4-inch circle. And the 4-inch circle was the best size that I could figure out to use that worked perfectly for the skewers in the size that I wanted. But you definitely could do smaller or larger. But you know, it's a drink, not a, you're not going to be, it's not an outdoor patio. Okay, so then you see we have it all together there. And the fun thing is to either top it off with a button on top, or a stud, or one of the pom-poms. And I couldn't find little pom-poms, so I took my pom-pom fringe here, and I just took my scissors and I cut off one of the little pom-poms. And then I took the part that was cut so you couldn't tell, and I stuck glue directly on that because I tried it on the paper before and it kind of went a little wonky. Anyways, there we go. And there's your umbrella. What do you think? Pretty cool, right? Perfect for any of those summer parties. I love, be perfect for a garden party with the trowels and the seed packets and everything else. So that's my little project for today. I hope I see you next time. Have a great day.